today only price goes up at the end of the day. This price goes up at the end of the show. And if you have ever been to New York City and just the bagels there are better, that's because of Just Bagels and their 5-step process. But you're seeing a different kind of bagel right now.
Yeah.
That's an Asiago bagel.
Asiago
so does
cheese.
it have the crispness on the outside? Yes. Is it chewy and delicious on the inside? Absolutely.
It's got it all.
But is there some Asiago cheese on the top?
There's a bunch.
In this case, yes. Brand new today. Price goes up at the end of the show, which is 6 p.m. Eastern time. This won't be this low again until mid-September. And when I told Rick what the price was, he was like, under 40 for Asiago?
Yeah,
Yes.
hand done.
So here's what's happening. You can get all 24 in the Asiago. Done. If we don't have these very often, if you want to do that, they will be shipped to you ambient, and then you can put them in the freezer and always have them ready to go. But if you want to do just a few, you can do 12 of the Asiago and then 12 of the plain, or 12 Asiago and 12
My
of
favorite.
the everything. 200 orders have
Yeah.
already been placed. Your item number is M98248. What is the Just Bagels difference? Because if it ain't just bagels,
It's just bread.
Just bread.
Made in the Bronx.
Made in the
And we
Bronx.
don't usually do the 24 Asiago either, because it's a very expensive, handmade, tedious process. So we usually do 12 and 12, but today you're going to get all 24. But what separates us from everybody else, it always starts with the 5 steps. We might as well get into it.
Yeah.
And that starts with the New York water from the
right.
Catskill Mountains, which is the best water in the world for pizza, pasta, bread. And then it's ingredients like malt, molasses, nothing artificial, no colors, flavors, preservatives. Very difficult to do this. Peanut-free, tree nut-free, kosher, but the Asiago bagels are not kosher. Anytime we make a cheese bagel, it's not kosher.
Oh, good
then
point.
the big step right there is the aging process. We age that dough for about 10 to 12 hours to create that crust, chew and shine before boiling it, because, you know, real bagel is boiled, right? Otherwise, it's just bread with a hole in it. Bake it at 500 degrees on a Hearth steel-plated oven. Send it for a little ride around the bakery to cool it down, because you can't pack a hot bagel. And then you know what, guys? The day we pack it, the day we make it, the day we pack it, the day we ship it, it's all the same day. You guys get it 1 to 2 days later, and everybody knows what to do.
So
Freeze it immediately, please.
Yes.
Please.
There is never a time. Look, I made the most decadent sandwich.
try one of those?
This is filet mignon, Rosselli filet mignon.
Yeah, perfect.
In an Asiago
Yeah,
bagel.
that's
this is what I'm
amazing.
having for lunch today. But our freezer is never without Just Bagels. Are these on auto delivery? No, they're
This
not.
is a one that this price,
is one-
we can't do this
Yeah.
again. That's the perfect bagel for the steak, by the way. It's got that beautiful cheese on top. You know, this is a bagel that we do by hand. So we make the plain bagel, then we top it with the Asiago cheese, then we bake the Asiago cheese right on top of it. And you know what? We don't do this often because it's a lot of work, but this is probably our second most popular bagel. It's plain,
man. Oh, great.
Asiago, everything.
So now I can get it all. I can get all Asiago if I want
Yes.
to.
I don't know if we've ever done that before.
Right? Or
All
I can get the Asiago and I can get the everything.
That's my favorite.
Or the Asiago and the classic.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's most popular right now? I'd love to know, Mr.
600 orders have been placed.
All Asiago
600.
all the time.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Asiago
I mean,
is-
that's the best value, really.
Well, you know what? If you went to a bagel store, that bagel would probably be at least $3 or $4 a piece.
Right.
In a bagel store. And it's not going to be as good as this
No.
because of the ingredients that we
love
use.
it.
Nothing
It's-
artificial.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, the
You
aging.
just wanna keep
it's-
going and going.
You know what else can be really done
You
with
go.
this bagel? I mean, any bagel can be done
Yeah.
with it, but the Asiago, you cut it up, you quarter it up, and you could put it on in a bread basket, and you could put dipping sauce around it. I mean, look what the food stylists here are real artists.
No, we got
Look
the
what they
mother
did.
of all charcuterie
Yeah,
boards kind
it's
of right here.
unbelievable.
It's just unbelievable. But this guy's won best food year
Yeah,
after year after year. And think about all the seafood, all the beef, all the desserts, all the cookies,
Best
all
food.
the snacks.
All
Four times.
gourmet.
All gourmet,
times,
and this bagel wins. What's going on?
Well-
when you see, I'll tell you this, I've done so many of these shows. When you see the OTO, the acronym here is OTO,
Yep.
one time only, and bagels, you stock up.
Yeah.
Right.
They wait for these,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, wow.
Even if these were all plain for this price,
Still a great deal.
it's huge
It's
deal.
not far off the TSV price. It's not
Right.
that far
It's
off.
really not.
It's a really good price.
And no auto delivery. So you stock up now, you put them right in the freezer. So I bet there are people out there that lived in New York before, knew these bagels,
Oh.
moved away, got a stand-up freezer just for their bagels.
I can tell you personally, that's 100% right. I get a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, people that move to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, wherever it is, they were so happy that they were able to get our bagel, and they did buy a freezer. They did buy a freezer.
Because they are crispy on the outside.
Look at the way they break, they pull.
Doughy.
A regular bagel breaks.
The bagel ballet.
The ballet.
Look at that.
Where's the music? Where's the music?
Dun, dun,
See,
dun,
if you took a supermarket bagel and did that, it would just break like bread, because that's what it is, okay? If you notice the slow pull, that's from the aging, the malt, the molasses, you know, the boiling. It's just, it's very different.
There's nothing
That's
like
why we
it.
won favorite food, because listen, you could get a bagel anywhere.
So
anywhere.
Guess what my choice is right now? Because I love that Asiago. But the everything bagel is everything.
I know.
Right.
So you can get now the everything and the Asiago.
Yeah,
is that still
that's
available?
perfect.
12 and 12.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, let's talk about this,
That's my
because I don't
favorite.
know if we've ever done all 24 in the
I don't
Asiago.
think so. I don't
If you
think
want
so.
all 24, we have 700 remaining. And this is a one-time only price. Remember, it goes up at the end of the show, not the end of the day, which is in about 2 hours and 10 minutes.
And we may not bring this back, so.
If you want the Asiago and everything,
Boom.
fewer than 1,000 remain. That's Rick's choice.
That's my
Asiago
choice.
and 12 plain, only 800 remain. And that's what you want to do if you want to add a little sweet onto the plain.
Oh,
if
you
want
can
a
do
little
anything.
sweet with your
It's the blank
bagels.
canvas, right? So the
Right.
plain, everything is better on a bagel. A bagel enhances any sandwich.
Including
okay?
filet mignon.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, like I said, that's the perfect
This is
bagel.
decadent.
But let's get into that everything. What differentiates our everything is it's the topping, right? So anybody could put anything on an everything bagel, but then it becomes overwhelmingly garlicky, salty, oniony, whatever. We have just the right amount of percentages where it's very savory and very smooth. It's not too much poppy seeds. It's not too much sesame seeds. It's just enough where you get a little taste of everything, and I love that bagel. It's my all-time favorite bagel.
Cliff and I actually, we lower our voice.
Oh, yeah.
And we just let the
did do
music.
that, yeah.
Listen to the music. Listen.
Oh, it's the best.
Listen to this. That's the bagel ballet music. It's romantic.
Was this a
ballet
thing
music.
before, or did this just happen in the moment?
This just
Because
happened.
that's
I
brilliant.
have no idea what's happening right.
That is the best. The
That
bagel
is
ballet. The bagel
I just
ballet.
imagined
Producers
you
at QVC
like-
making this happen.
on a white horse in slow motion, eating your bagel with your hair flying.
It's fun. It's a fun food, and it makes a great
is.
gift.
Oh, it's funny.
I promise everybody, if you send these bagels as a gift, number one, I will definitely get another customer, because that always happens.
Yes.
But they are going to thank you.
I've given them as a gift.
They are going to thank you.
Yes.
Where did you get this bagel?
My
I got to have it.
sister and brother-in-law, 7 kids, lots of mouths to feed, lots of them boys, so, you know, always eating. And I was like, you've got to get these.
Your sister has
so
7
That's a lot of
yeah.
kids.
Beautiful family.
Perfect.
And I was like, what better could I get them than bagels?
Well, let's go
and
through. Let's go
good
through the
bagels.
family. So look at
Okay.
these. Our food stylists do such great work.
Amazing.
Here comes the
Beautiful.
ultimate breakfast sandwich, right? Here's the
Unbelievable.
Asiago store with the eggs. Look at this. There's the 7 kids. What are we having? Pizza? Yeah, we're having bagel pizza. The best
That is
pizza
a
dough
New
ever.
York pizza.
That is
And
great.
a pizza dough is not as flavorful as that.
That
will
great.
be the best bagel pizza you've ever had.
Now
That's
you're getting
pizza.
fancy night. This is kind of more of a Terry's house. She's got the, you know, the
yes.
actor husband and that kind of the movie star kind of the get together with salmon. Unbelievable. What are you doing here?
Bagel chips.
How do you do
Why
that?
not? Well, you slice them up. Let's say, you know, you made too many, and the next day you slice them up and you bake them. And you put whatever, garlic on them, any kind of topping. And
Great
these,
as that.
that'll be the best potato chip. You know, forget about the potato chips. Have a bagel chip.
Now
With
it's
hummus.
hot summer. How about that? Putting that out, Terry.
That's
I know, that looks
a
good.
painting right there.
Yeah.
It is.
That's so beautiful. I don't even know what you could say about that.
So
But
you're
everything's
having people
better.
over. You have Just Bagels. They did the work for you. But we don't get to do the Asiago very often.
No.
So let me tell you what's happening. If you want all Asiago, we are far more than half gone. Fewer than 500 remain. They will either sell out or that price will go up by the end of the show, whichever comes first. It's going to be a sad day if you didn't pick them up. If you want the Asiago, where you get 12 Asiago and 12 everything, we have fewer than 700 remaining, a half gone there as well. We heard the difference in the everything there. Then you can do the Asiago and the plain. Fewer than 600
Well, there you
remain.
go. Pretty good.
M98248 is your item number. Over 2,000 orders have been placed.
Just right now?
just right now.
So,
on
you know
the
what? If
show.
you're new to this, by the way, let's do a little education on this process of when I get them. When are these bagels going to be made? Have they been sitting on your shelf for the past?
They're not even in the thought process.
Not
yet.
even thought
No,
process.
no.
And then when you get them, are they frozen? Are
No.
they're not.
That's another misconception.
It's a really
a
important
lot of
point.
people say, oh, they didn't come on dry ice. What happened? We ship them fresh, okay? The day we make them is the day we ship them. You get them fresh 1 to 2 days, depending on where you are, and then you have to put them in the freezer because there's nothing artificial. I would say don't even taste one, okay? Because you don't want to take a bagel that's been sitting in a box for a day, it's a little warm, put it in the freezer, it'll get that moisture back, and then when you bake it off, oh baby, you got a New York bagel.
And they do defrost really quickly.
Perfect.
That's the thing. You just pull a couple out. Actually, we pull the whole sleeve out.
Yeah.
And then
I
they're
pull
gone
one at a
within a
time
couple
out.
days.
Preheat the oven to 450. Bake it for 5 to 8 minutes until you got a nice little crunch on it.
Oh, here they come.
Or if
Here
you're
come
in
the
a
fresh
hurry,
bagels.
just microwave it for 20 seconds and toast it, and
This
you're
is
going to love it.
Guys, the
And
fresh ones are coming.
Another bagel ballet.
Can I tell you, these are also massive. They're huge
big. They're
bagels.
4 ounces. Yeah, they're pretty big.
So
Yeah.
you didn't get the sale great price on the mini ones or something that you brought
No,
in.
no,
These are full
this is
size,
phenomenal.
full scale, stock up, save. When you see the OTO or the one-time only price on the number one, are you most award winning?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Because Cliff
not
does
just,
not like you.
No.
I mean, Cliff, you're Cliff, but
yeah.
Jimmy the Baker is jealous of you.
Where is he?
He's envious.
Where is he?
Right? He's angry.
He's joining us via Skype.
Where is he?
He's got a one-time only value coming
But
up too.
here's the deal. This one is more savory.
Yeah.
That's the more sweet.
Yeah.
So we can
Good.
all be friends and have the most delicious
You just
breakfast
brought
board.
everybody together. Good for you.
We need more music for that too. No, here's the
Asiago.
thing. They didn't win for best bagel.
No.
They didn't win for best breakfast food even.
We did.
Well, you
We
did,
won for
but
best breakfast also.
I-
And customer
and
favorite food and
customer
best
favorite
something else.
food
Oh, most recommended
across
brand
the
and
board,
most recommended brand.
most
That's
recommended
a sweep. That's a sweep, guys.
So
when
what-
are
what-
the Customer Choice Food Awards?
So give me more. When you say a bagel is a bagel, I know that offends you, right?
Yeah,
if it
no.
ain't- if it's
This
not
is the
just
opposite
bagels, it's
of a
just bread?
supermarket bagel, the complete opposite. You know, the aging process, the malt, the molasses, nothing artificial. It's really difficult to make bagels like this. That's why every single bagel is different, a little bit of a different shape, a little bit of a different size,
They're one
a
of a
little bit of a
kind.
different characteristic. You go to a supermarket, it's a cookie cutter. It
Right.
lasts 30 days. This doesn't. It's the
Maybe
complete opposite.
longer
Complete
if
opposite.
you know, you leave it in, it's under a seat in the car. 2 years later, you find it, and it still looks like a bagel. Why? Because of what was.
What's in it? You don't want to know what's in
You
a
want-
supermarket bagel.
Right.
I promise. You
Well,
don't want to
and
know.
the thing
Really?
is, after
Yeah.
having.
How do you think they last 30 days?
Yeah.
You want to buy something
mean
that
the
lasts
shelf
30
stable thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little
And
odd.
plus, once you have these, you'll even be craving a bagel. You'll be out at a coffee shop, and I won't even get them anymore because I'm like, I know it's not going to be satisfying. I know it's not going to be
No.
that Just Bagel. New York City would cost $5 easily without anything
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
especially the Asiago. That is such a premium bagel that we don't offer that a lot, and when we do, it's more expensive.
What would
not
you
less
have?
expensive.
What would you have on your Asiago bagel? What would be the Cliff like? When I have an Asiago
you
bagel,
want
I
me to-
have what?
I like tuna fish.
Ooh, I like
would
tuna
put,
fish too.
Now this, I like tuna fish and egg salad. I like it together. I know.
Okay.
What is that? I don't know. I like tuna fish and egg salad together with a slice of American cheese right on that Asiago, and that is just baby.
What about you?
I would take the Egg Harbor salmon and up you
Oh.
and make a salmon salad instead of a tuna fish.
Okay.
Oh, that
and
would
put
be
the
good.
salmon salad that Brittany brings, put that on top of that bagel. Now you got the brands all coming together. You would do the
Except
filet
for,
mignon.
I would do the filet mignon.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay,
say that's
so
the
we
best.
got it. So we're going
Just
top.
filet mignon.
Right.
That's it
We're
right there.
Best in class.
You know what else I learned from our amazing food stylist, though? They made French toast with the plain bagels.
Oh, that's
once.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm totally going to do that. I've done
Yep.
it once, and
It's
it was
great.
incredible. It was so easy. You just whip up the egg,
You can
dunk
make
it
French
in.
toast with any of the
You could,
bagels.
right,
any
even
of the bagels.
Asiago. I love sweet
Yeah.
and savory
Yeah,
together.
me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
and then there's the jelly part, the sweet
Wow,
part, right?
love that
Then
too.
there's the jelly and the cream cheese and
Everything.
jelly and a toasted bagel where the cream cheese
anything.
melts, right? Melts in your mouth. But this is the story on it, one-time only value. So I know you want to give everybody an update because
Yeah.
this is about to say goodbye.
It is. Price goes up at the end of the show or when it sells out. Because if you want the all Asiago, that's 24. We have 300 remaining.
Wow.
That works out to $1.58
Ooh, that's gonna
each.
go.
Yeah, delivered.
More than 2/3 of our quantity gone here. That will probably sell out before the end of the show. If you want the Asiago and everything, 12 of each, fewer than 400.
Get that one.
And then 400 also in the Asiago and the plain. 2,500 orders have been placed.
Wow.
2/3 of our quantity gone.
Yes, please. Yes, please, all the way. And there ain't nothing plain about the plain.
Nothing plain.